chocolate chip cookies from there. 5 tangerines.
5?
When you crunch on ice when you're pregnant, it just tastes like candy. I don't know. You guys are making me hungry.
She had 5 cookies. I know you killed people. I don't know why, but I just knew you're a serial killer. This morning has been really a special treat. My fiance woke up this morning and he's trying to learn how to say phrases. So he said, butter my butt biscuit, or some shit like that. And
butter my butt and call me biscuit.
An expression of astonishment upon learning something unbelievable.
Oh my god.
This is my saying that.
Butter my butt and call me a biscuit. I need to tell you about a conversation that happened in the car. We were on our way to pick up something. I forgot. No, I think we were on our way to take pictures for this rotten mango merch, okay? That's a whole other story. I thought I was getting kidnapped. I thought I was getting serial killed. I thought this person was munching on some cereal, getting ready to kill me. I'll talk about it in a different video. We're sitting in the car. The car is not charged, okay? We got an electric vehicle. We need to use the electricity up in this bits to charge the car so we don't use gas. And so he's like, who did charge the car, huh? And I said, I charged the car. I was the last one to take out the car, and I remember I went in and I charged the car. So don't you tell me I didn't charge the car, I charged the car. And so he's like, no, you didn't charge the car because look, the car is not charged. And I'm sitting there like, he thinks I'm crazy. Check the cameras. And so I'm getting upset, right? And then I realized it suddenly dawns on me I didn't charge the car. But that's not the point of the story. I said, oh, I remember what happened. And I go on to tell him exactly what happened. I reverse park into the garage. I put in the charger, right? And then I get back in to get my purse and stuff out of the driver's seat. When then all of a sudden, this sinking feeling is in my heart and soul. Check your trunk. There's a human hiding. And I said, what? And so I said, oh no, I can't just like, with this feeling, with this gut feeling, I can't now just open the door into the house and just like act like I don't have this feeling because I'm gonna be thinking about this feeling. So then I uncharge the car, pull out the driveway, open up the trunk, and I go to the back of the trunk and nobody's there. So then I close the trunk and I reverse back into the garage, but I guess in my high feeling of like, haha, I got him, right? I forgot to boop a beep bop back in the charger. That's why the car is not charged. And he looks at me and he goes, you know, this is like one of the most unbelievable stories I've ever heard. And I say, what? And he goes, literally, if you told this story to anybody else that did not know you, they would think that you're making this story up. But because I know how paranoid you are, I don't think that you're making this story up. And I said, I know, I'm not making this up. And I look at him and I go, I can't believe people who don't know me would think that I'm making this up. This is a normal thing that people do. And as I look at him, there's a truck with 2 coffins just driving down right next to us on the highway. And I'm like, are those coffins? And he looks and he goes, oh my god. And one of them was like bejeweled. And I was like, that's a really fancy coffin. Today we're gonna be eating what my 9-month pregnant sister is eating. No, that made sense. Is eating during her pregnancy. And so I'm gonna call her, see what she's eating. But first, before I do, I've got something to brag about. You know how everyone was so excited for Black Friday and Cyber Monday and they were like, this is gonna be the best thing ever. Like, I'm gonna get such good deals. Like, I'm finally gonna get rewarded for the shopping that I do anyway. You know, with these discounts, with all of these other things. And I wanted to flex on them hoes because I was like, listen, for me, it's like Black Friday every day with the help of Alright, I'm sorry. It's holiday shopping season! And I don't know if you guys are like me, but we are now adding one more family member to the list, which is my sister's unborn child. I'm already buying that girl gifts. Holiday season takes a toll on your wallet, whether you guys are buying gifts for yourself or your loved ones, whatever it may be. You need to use Drop before you shop. You're like, what's Drop? Let me explain. Let me give you the lowdown. So it's a free rewards app that you can download to your phone. It's completely free and it's the most amazing thing ever because you can collect rewards points in 3 different ways. The first way, which is my favorite way, is to shop for things that you're already shopping for. I'm talking stores like Lululemon, Apple, Walmart, Sam's Club. You like small businesses? Etsy. You could get rewards points just by shopping at these stores that you're already shopping at. And it's super simple. You just tap on the store you want, tap on the offer, check out as normal, and those points will automatically be added to your drop app. Now, what do you do with all these points? You know, I got all these points. You can actually redeem them for gift cards. And these gift cards are places to like Amazon, Starbucks. So you treat yourself gift free. And then you get these rewards points into gift cards, and then you treat yourself again. And it's just like non-stop treating yourself because you know what? You deserve it. If you are interested, you can actually redeem points by using their arcade, yeah, playing games, or by answering surveys that they have on their app. Right now, if you guys use the code SUE when you sign up, or use the link and use code SUE, you guys actually get a $10 welcome bonus in the form of points. That's 10,000 points as long as you complete any offer on the app and get your first 1,000 points on your own. Make sure to download Drop for free, linked in the description, and use code SUE. And thank you, Drop, for sponsoring today's video. Camera angles do be important. I'm gonna FaceTime my sister. All I know is that she's been eating a lot. Hi! Hi! What did you eat today for breakfast and for lunch? Like, give me the rundown.
Steak kebabs. I had the Mediterranean rice.
Wait! Hold on, I gotta write this shit down.
The potatoes, hummus, the veggies that come with the kebabs, 5 chocolate chip cookies from there.
Chocolate chip cookies.
Oh, and then I ate the cheesecake that you sent me.
Okay.
And then the fruit tart, and then they made me 5 tangerines.
5 tangerines, okay.
No, probably like more like 10, but yeah.
Okay, 5 for lunch.
Salmon pita. I don't know what it's called. Like there's salmon in there with like pita stuff.
Oh no.
I had a cupcake.
Okay.
Oh no.
And then
And then I think that's it. So it was a really light lunch. Yeah. Are you the mukbanger or am I the mukbanger?
well, I'm pregnant.
How many cups of ice do you eat a day?
Depends on the day. If I have ice, I definitely eat like at least 1.
Why? Are you hot or something?
No, I don't know why, but like when you crunch on ice when you're pregnant, it just tastes like just so good. I don't know. Like candy. I don't know.
What? Let me reread it to you. Steak, kebabs, Mediterranean rice, potatoes, hummus, vegetables, 5 chocolate chip cookies, cheesecake, fruit tart, 5 tangerines, salmon, pita sandwich, a cupcake, a cup of ice, water, and Coke Zero.
Yeah.
Will that be your order today, ma'am? This is gonna be an expensive video. You know, my sister has really changed. My sister I used to be the foodie of the two. Like, I used to be the one that's like, show me what you're making. Show me what you're eating for dinner. And now, I was making fried rice the other day, and my sister goes, well, I need to see it. And I was like, why? Like, you don't even like fried rice like that. And she's like, no, it's just like my thing now. I have to see all the food everyone is eating around me at all times. That is what pregnancy has done to my sister. I'm gonna get to ordering all of this food and we will feast for 3 when the food arrives.
No, but
I'm gonna order it, but guess what I'm gonna do before I order it? I'm gonna check Drop and get some points back for ordering all this food because there's gonna be a lot of food. I'm ordering all of the stuff right now and I'm like frantically looking for a place that sells fruitcake, cheesecake, and cookies. And my sister literally goes, oh my god, I'm about to eat some more cookies right now. And I'm like, don't make me order more than 5 cookies. She's literally eating a cookie right now. Did you forget to tell me?
we ate pasta salad too.
Okay.
And salad.
I'm spending a lot of money. I had to order from 3 different places to get everything. This is wild. All food is here, and I don't need a plate. I need a tray. Yo, Trey, can you buy me a bottle of Actually Do Not because she is 9 months pregnant? What the fuck? So I'm assuming that my sister ate a little bit of everything and not like whole servings or 3 servings of each thing because she had 5 cookies. I did see on FaceTime that her cookies were normal sized and I thought these were gonna be normal sized, but they were not. So 5 of those.
5 of Stephanie's face-sized cookies.
This is the biggest cookie I've ever seen in my life.
And then So I couldn't get a fruit tart, but I got a pear tart, which is essentially a fruit tart if you think about it. I got a cheesecake. We've got the steak kebabs, the roasted vegetables, the pita bread, the salmon, potatoes, but they didn't have potatoes, so I got fries because potatoes.
Potatoes?
I got some veggies, I got pasta salad, I got a Greek salad, and the one thing, I couldn't get any of these places to get a cupcake, so I got a tiramisu from the pasta place.
And that's what Stephanie would eat if she's pregnant.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow.
Look,
Kebab's
this
so good.
is so good. And then a coma, sister.
She's gonna get hungry.
Let me show you your pregnant meal. This is a lot of food.
It's a lot of food.
What?
What was your favorite out of everything?
I don't know. I think I like the salmon and the pita bread. You guys are making me hungry. You guys are too much.
We're too much? Okay, we'll call you after we're done. This is nuts. This is marbles. A little bit of salmon and then dessert, because this is a lot. Look at this salmon. Oh, my sister is not as adventurous with food as I am.
She's just hungry.
If I was pregnant, oh my god, I'd probably eat all of that tiramisu. I think I'd just eat sweets. You better hope that I'm pregnant in the winter and not the summer, because I will make you find peppermint meringue somehow. Oh, this cookie is so good. This cookie makes me want to get pregnant. Let's try the pear tart, the tiramisu. I don't really like fruit tarts like that. I feel like I'm not fancy enough to enjoy a good fruit tart. Not bad. I saw my sister eat the cheesecake I sent. She didn't even cut it. She was just biting into it with her fork. Tiramisu instead of a cupcake. I think we're gonna finish the kebabs and maybe the vegetables, because I'm trying to be healthy right now. With like this right in front of my face. What's your favorite part of this meal? Do you think it's a good combination?
Like a balanced meal?
Yeah, it's very balanced.
We got salad, we got dessert, we got... Yeah, it's a balanced Thanksgiving meal, I would say.
It's a balanced Thanksgiving feast, guys. Listen up, this is dinner. The other day, I guess I was FaceTiming my sister and she saw these in the background. She made her fiance go to the market, get these. She's never even had these before. I haven't even had these yet, so she ate it. I'm eating it now. And then we also have a soybean soup, otherwise known as 된장찌개, which she said she's been consuming a lot of. And then we also have this right here, which is a stir-fried squid. A lot of
That's
Korean
so good.
food for dinner. And then she also had cheesecake. Now, I am cheating a little bit because her cheesecake was from like it was an entire cheesecake from the market. But I got cheesecake from Cheesecake Factory because I don't really love cheesecake, so I got this, a fudge cake. She had cheesecake for lunch and for dinner. And then we got some rice. I'm gonna show you guys the whole setup and let's eat dinner like a pregnant lady. I am putting my eating hair clips in because I'm eating again. I swear, she has been killing me in today's video.
So
That's
good.
wonderful hours. Really? Okay,
So
so I'm gonna
good.
try some rice with the soybean soup because that's what...
Pregnancy do be eating good, huh?
Oh wow, that's the saltiest soup I've ever had
Can I
in my
try?
life. Yeah.
Our dogs
That
are
is-
also eating.
Yeah, so if you hear that, it's my fiance eating. Wait, I need to tell you guys about my dream that I have been avoiding talking about because it was the creepiest dream I've ever had in my entire freaking life. My fiance was a serial killer and I knew it, but he didn't know that I knew. But also, I guess like maybe the Netflix call has been like messing with my head because for some reason I also knew that I could look online and find out how my fiance was caught by the police. But I also felt if I Google it, even if I use like a VPN or an incognito browser, I was like, for sure, they're gonna make me an accomplice because I Googled it. So I find out we're dropped in the middle of the scene, okay? I don't know if there was a series to the dream. I don't know if there was an opening scene, an opening credits, but it just started with me at like this warehouse building and I was there for like what seemed to be an interview. And I'm in the bathroom. You come into the bathroom with me, like it's a one-stall bathroom on this floor. And we have our kid there, like we had a kid in my dream. And that was the end. That's the nightmare, I'm kidding. I'm peeing, randomly someone opens the door and starts looking around and says, oh, sorry, I didn't notice you guys were already using the restroom. restroom, which like I'm peeing and you're standing there and my kid is standing there. And so we're just like, okay, that was weird. And I start panicking because I look over at the sink and you had just clumped down like rags soaked in blood. So I'm like, like they're gonna alert the police, and for some reason you didn't even think that I would see them, so like you completely ignored me, right? You were just like, anyways, I'll wait for you in the car when you're done with your interview. I go to my interview, and this interview is so funny because I did this like I guess they like hated my voice. That's all they would talk about in the interview.
I feel like everything you're saying right now, there's like
Reasons for
yeah,
it?
there's flashbacks of trauma and
Right? This
so
is...
my nose bleeds at the sink
Oh my
every
god!
night when I wash my face. It's like it happens during winter season.
Mm-hmm.
The kids probably is like from the movie The Call.
Or my sister.
Or your sister, yes. People hated your voice.
Mm-hmm.
Flashing back to your hate comments.
They still hate my voice. So flashing to the present, right?
yeah.
Okay. Then I get into the car, right? After this interview where they just shat on my voice the entire time. I get into the car, our kid's in the back seat. I'm like, who the hell are you? And I smell something. And for some reason, it's like, I know there's a body in the back of the trunk. Like, I know this smell. But like, I don't remember what it smelled like, but I knew the smell and I was like, this smells like that.
When you say a body, what does that mean?
Like a dead body, right? And so I'm like, kind of like, okay, this is really uncomfortable. Like, I know that that's the smell of a dead body. I don't know how I knew. And I keep telling you, like, something smells weird in the car. And you were just like, no, I think it's just you, honey. And I'm like, no, something, did you guys do something while I was at my interview? And you'd be like, no, absolutely nothing. And we drive all the way home. And at this point, like, I start freaking out to the point where I was like, hey, this is even crazier. I was like, we should really move soon, you know? Because I was thinking like the LAPD are onto you, so if we move cities, it's gonna take longer for them to catch you. I don't know why I was protecting you, okay? I don't know why. I know you killed people. I don't know why, but I just knew you're a serial killer. And then there was like this one part of the dream that was really confusing because my mom said she was gonna go get something from the car in the trunk, and then like you freaked out, I freaked out. It was like this whole debacle, and you were like going around killing people. And I kept sitting in front of the computer, and we were in like not this house, which is weird because like I was in like this office that had like hella windows, and I remember I was like, I gotta close all those shades and the windows. But then I was like, I can't do that though, because then my neighbors are gonna look and be like, oh, I remember that day she had closed all the blinds in the middle of the day, which she doesn't do, and that's abnormal behavior, and they're gonna bring that to court, and I'm gonna be like, bitch, Miss Girl, I don't know what you're talking about. And so I'm like panicking, so I'm like trying to get into a corner, but there's windows everywhere, so I'm trying to get into a corner where no one can see through the window and see my computer screen, because I'm trying to Google about this crime, because I guess like the whole layout of this world was working a little bit different, where for some reason I could Google the future, like I could Google why you were in prison. But then I was like, how do I Google it in a way, because I didn't have any of the victims' names, and even if I had their names, if I Googled it, like that's suspicious. But then like, how do I Google it in a way that I'll still get the articles that I'm looking for without becoming an accomplice to your crimes? Because honestly, I wanted to protect myself from prison.
Did
it was
you figure
really
it out?
intense. No. And then I woke up, and this, like that morning, the minute that I woke up, he decides to be all cute and throw the covers on top of me and try to cuddle me. But in my head, he was just a serial killer. So I'm like, oh hell no. And I'm like pushing his face back. And he's like, what's wrong? I'm like, get away from me.
So what does our kid look like?
Not that cute. Yeah. Like I wasn't like, oh, let me take a picture in my head just to like, I was just like, I have a kid. My sister's never been like that big of a dessert person, but now there's so much dessert involved.
Should you tell them what her doctor told her?
Ah, yes. My her doctor told her that there's glucose in her urine and she needs to chill the fuck out on them cookies right the fuck now. And she said, but Sophia keeps telling me to eat the cookies. So I think I'm gonna eat the cookies.
Mother's intuition, you know, casual stuff.
Also, when she called me with that information of going to the doctor about stuff like that, I was like, tell me why this happens. Like, is it hereditary?
Is that the word?
Like, you know, is it like in our genes? Do I need to be worried about stuff like this? Because I eat a lot of desserts. And she said,
No, it's because my fat keeps eating cookies.
and I was like, oh my god. And then the other day, she called me crying because she said that she was sitting on her fiance's lap while he was playing games. And she caught a quick peripheral reflection of herself in the mirror, and she said that she looked like a hippopotamus, and she just started crying.
Oh my god.
And I was like, oh no.
Oh no.
Like, what do
Wait,
I
the
even...
ones...
She said it fucking ruined her entire entire day. And she says it's so miserable because she's working still that she wants to punch herself and knock herself out. That's a genuine thought, is that she lays there and she thinks, I wish there was a way to physically knock myself out. And the crazy thing is, we were talking about it and we're like, that's crazy that like near the end of your pregnancy, you can't even sleep because of how uncomfortable you are.
Yeah.
But then it's like, not even like, oh, let me look forward to when the baby comes out so I can sleep. Like you're pretty much done with sleep now.
Yeah.
Like that's it. So that's what we were talking about. And pregnancy will do something weird to you. Because in the same breath, my sister says, I'm so excited, I hope you get pregnant soon. And I'm like, excuse me? And she says, you're gonna enjoy the joys of motherhood. I haven't experienced it yet, but I have a feeling you're gonna love it. And I'm like, 2 seconds ago, you wanted to knock yourself unconscious. And now you want me to have a kid. That's what I heard. I heard after you give birth, the woman's brain will release some sort of chemical that makes you forget how painful it is. So that you'll do it again.
Damn.
That's scary. I'm over it. I don't want to talk to this brain anymore. I told her not to call me because the other night I also saw her eating lasagna in bed at like midnight. So I was like, if you eat anything after dinner, don't let me know. I don't want to find out about it. I don't want to eat it. I'm done. I'm done after your lunch. And just like that, I'm done eating like a pregnant person. I swear, I keep telling my sister that during her pregnancy, she should have been a mukbanger because like I said, I am normally the one that's obsessed with food. I am the one that's like, we need to try this new place that has new food. We need to do this. We need to eat this. We should try, you know, make shifting this new food, like adding more cheese. And my sister's usually like, okay, like it's fine. Wow, this pregnancy has really changed a woman. She's obsessed with food. She do be being a foodie right now. Let me know in the comments, what was your favorite meal if you have ever been pregnant or just in general. And I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to check out Drop linked in the description because it's almost the holidays, which means you've got some buying to do. We've got some points to earn. We've got some gift cards to redeem, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.